Hello, my lovely Taurians. Welcome to your November 2019 reading. I hope this reading finds you well as you travel through October. This is a reading for Taurus Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading, my lovely Taurians. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you could follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that is going to be specific to you. I'd like to thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel, commenting. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when I'm posting new videos for you. So that will help as well. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. November, my lovely Taurians. Interesting. It's going to be an interesting month for you. It's going to be a month of decision making. It's going to be a month of reflecting. It's going to be a month of which way do I turn? What do I do? Which direction am I going in? That's the sort of month that's going to be there for November. It's going to set you up for future months. It's going to set you up for 2020. It's a month of review. It's a month of decision making and analyzing what it is you're doing, why are you doing it? Is there an outcome that I'm wanting to achieve? Is it going to be useful for me? It's really about what I'm hearing, what my guides are telling me is get off the treadmill. You know, if you're doing the same old, and you're not getting the results you want, it's time now to look at it and think, well, something needs to change. What is it that I'm going to change? What changes am I going to bring in? What is asked for you is to sit back, stand back and have a change of perspective. You're needing to have a different perspective. It's about removing yourself from a situation so that you can look at it from a distance and look at it and be able to look at it from a different perspective. Look at it as a third person so that you can make a decision. Very often when we're in a situation and we're in the situation, we can't see the forest for the trees. You've heard that saying, you know, you're in there. You can't see beyond the situation. Once you remove yourself from that and look at it from a distance, you get the bigger picture. You remove yourself from that immediate situation and you can see things for what they are. It's about changing your perspective. If it's changing, if there's someone that's creating issues, someone that's creating problems, it's about maybe looking at things from their point of view. It's about looking at things from a different point of view. Walk a mile in their shoes and see how they feel to come to some sort of resolution. For some of you, this is going to be for some of you. Okay, interesting month. Interesting month. My lovely Taurians, the first card that I've got here for you is the Fool. And this speaks of new beginnings. It speaks of you've come to the end of the road here and it's about now moving forward. Where are you going to go to? It's about having faith. Follow your instinct. Follow your intuition. Do it in a way that you're calculating all the pros and cons. It's not something that you do foolishly and just impulsively. It's about being cautious. I feel like a lot of you, there's a decision coming up for you. It's going to be in many different areas for all of you because you're all very different in different situations. But I feel like there's a situation coming up for you and it's going to call for you not to be too impulsive. Don't be too impulsive in making your decisions. Okay? Think about it, reflect on it. Draw from the information that you've got, walk away, don't make a decision on the spot, walk away and think about it, process it before you actually make that decision, because there is a new start here, there's a new beginning here for many of you, and it's about moving forward without regret, without the baggage. So there's forewarned is forearmed is forewarned is the saying, which is going to be really interesting. For some of you, I feel like this new beginning's a good thing. It's about not taking too much, moving forward. It's just time to sometimes release things from the past that are holding you back. Sometimes they're belongings. Sometimes there's a property or a person or a situation, and it's about turning your back on it in order for you to move forward. Is that person, is that situation, is that the belongings, are they good for you? Or is it holding you back and keeping you in a situation that is making you miserable, where you're not growing, where you're not getting any satisfaction, where you're not able to move forward? So these are questions that each of you need to ask in the situation that you're in. Interesting times. Well worth the effort, because you've got the Seven of Pentacles here. And it's really about putting in the work, putting in the effort, really thinking about things, processing your information, doing that inner work, working with your shadow, resolving issues, resolving tension between people, resolving whatever situation is around you. And it can be with the self, it can be within you. Putting in that effort is really going to see you reap results from it, gain results from it. They're not going to happen overnight. It's like you're planting the seed. You're starting the process in November. In November sees you starting a process for a new beginning, where you're planting the seeds, and then you need to sit back and be patient and watch those seeds germinate and watch them grow, metaphorically. So November's going to call for you to put in that work, and that work is soul searching. It's inner work. It can be resolving tensions, resolving issues, mending bridges for some of you, taking that first step, changing your perspective so that you can start that process. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to be the beginning of something that's going to unfold over the next few months. Really interesting. For some of you, it's sowing those seeds of what you want to do, where you want to be, what changes you want to bring in. So it's about sowing those seeds. A new job, new study, change of life, a move, whatever it is that you want, start saving for a holiday, that's also planting the seeds. Let's put some, it's not going to happen overnight, but slowly you'll get results with it. Because you've also got the Three of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles here is with effort and with work. You will get results. You will get results. It's about doing things with an open heart. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about being generous to other people in your life if there's a situation you're needing to resolve. It's about giving. It's about compassion. It's about being generous. It's about finding that balance, okay, as well. And so what is yours will come to you, and you can give freely of your time and of yourself in all, and so that what goes around comes around. There's this movement, there's this flow. Absolutely, there's this flow around you. I also want to say that if there's something that you're working on, it is going to reap rewards for you, and you know that whatever it is you're working towards, whatever changes you're looking to bring in, they're going to work. You know that they're going to work, and it's going to be successful, because it's going to come. It's just this, I just feel like there's this flow of energy with that card. There's this flow of energy happening. And as you show compassion or are generous to others, that's going to come back to you as well. Okay, so as you do your soul searching, as you come to the answers that are right for you, others are also going to benefit from that choice, from that decision that you're making. It's not just about you. It's going to have a ripple effect out to others as well, which is really interesting, because you've also got Temperance here, and Temperance is about balance. It's about harmony. It's about harmony, and it's about balance. And so it's about bringing that into your life. And it's about looking at aspects of your life that aren't doing that for you. Aspects of your life that aren't bringing in that balance, that aren't bringing in that harmony, that peace, that energetic flow, where it's being blocked, where you're being exhausted, where you're just not functioning happily. So what area of your life is that block in? What area of your life is that you're needing to look at? And it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's going to be about your profession, about work. For some of you, it's going to be about family. For some of you, it's going to be about a partner. For some of you, it's going to be a relationship. It's going to be, for some of you, it's going to be your business, your personal, if you're working for yourself. For some of you, it's just going to be about you, finding that inner balance, that inner peace. Okay, so that's what you're going to be called to do in November. And have no fear, because you are being offered a passage out of difficulty. Things are going to get better. So the first 2 weeks of November is that. It's going to be this real self-exploration, self-awareness, self-questioning, finding out what it is you want. And then by the third week of, and the timing's going to be different for all of you, but as we get to the middle of November, you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling a sense of relief. You're going to start feeling like you can see the end of, you can see the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see this passageway. You can see you're being offered this. And it's something that you're going to be supported in. It's something that you're going to be supported in. So there's someone supporting you in this and helping you make this transition, move away from troubled waters, so to speak, and move to calmer waters. For some of you, it's a holiday. It's somewhere that you're going across water. It's a cruise. Something that you're doing that's going to take you across water, that is going to really relieve. It's going to be something that's really pleasurable for you. It's going to recharge your batteries. It's going to really energize you. So if there's something that you're planning where you're going across water, across a body of water, or you're going to go on a cruise or sailing somewhere, or just taking a trip across water, I can see. It's going to be, if that's what you're planning, that's really a good thing for you to do, because it's going to really recharge you. Then when you come back, you can think clearly, because in this time of going away, it's a time of you removing yourself from a situation so that you can think clearly. So I really like that. I really like that opportunity. So to this point, November seems to me to be pretty intense for you. The beginning of November is going to be quite intense for you. But as we move towards the end of November, there is success here. You've got the Six of Wands here. This is success. This is receiving accolades. This is people acknowledging that you've made progress, that they're seeing what you're doing. They see the benefits of it. They are celebrating your successes. They acknowledge your successes. There's something that you do really well and people notice it. Something that you're doing very, very well, and it does not go unnoticed. And you are also feeling really good about what you've done, the decisions you've made, the choices you've made, the changes you've brought in. And I want to say for some of you, that success and that feeling of well-being comes from within. People around you may not notice. For some of you, it's internal work that you're doing. It's internal changes. It's changes in your perspective of how you see things that are coming about. And that is really good. I really like that. It's really good for you. So there is success there. Towards the end of November, you're going to start feeling really pleased about something that you've done, a way you've handled yourself, or changes you've brought about within yourself. Absolutely. And as we go towards the end of November, I want to say to you, things are going to be happening really quickly. So there's things that are going to be happening, things are going to come up for you that are going to happen all of a sudden. You know, you might be invited to something pretty spectacular, something really great, very, very quickly, last minute. There's a lot of last minute things, and it's about you saying yes or no very quickly. But, you know, I would say yes, because these opportunities are really positive for you. If you're looking for a job, there's a job opportunity that comes out of the blue. It comes out of the blue, and it's exactly what you've wanted. Things are going to happen quickly. For those of you that are looking for that soulmate, it's going to happen really quickly. There's just surprises in store as well. I want to say there's surprises in store for you towards the end of November, which I really like. But things are going to happen very quickly. So it's like life is picked up in pace. Things are going to be unfolding really quickly for you. It's really exciting. You're going to be invited out at last minute, and it's going to be exciting. An opportunity to possibly travel or go away for a weekend last minute. Meeting your significant other is going to happen for some of you last minute. A job opportunity is going to be there for you where you didn't think it was, you weren't expecting it. You weren't expecting it from that particular area, and there it is, and it really works for you because that leads you to making decisions. So these things that are happening really quickly are going to lead to you making some life-changing decisions coming up in November. What an intense month for you, my lovely Taurians. It's about, well, your ship's come in. What decision? What choice am I going to make? What decision am I going to make? It's about decisions. It's about choices. And I want to say to you, I don't feel like it doesn't matter which choice you make, doesn't matter which decision you make. They're both going to be good. They're both going to take you where you need to go. It's just a matter of you deciding what's right for you. So you put in the work in the beginning of November, because as we go to the end of November, things are going to fall into place. You're going to know what it is you're wanting out of life, what it is you want to do, and how you want to do it. Okay? I really like that. Because towards the end of the month, things are going to really pick up speed. They're really going to unfold very, very quickly around you, very, very quickly around you. And that's going to be the Six of Pentacles you've got here. Six of Pentacles, again, six is balance. And it's, all good things coming to you. So these changes that are coming in around you, and you're supported by the universe, you are supported by your guides, you are supported by source, whatever it is for you, but there is that support. I feel like that's that karmic flow. So really with temperance, you need to find that balance. You need to find your balance to bring in the changes that are required, because the Six of Pentacles speaks of all good things coming to you. Abundance coming to you, whatever abundance is for you. It doesn't need to just be financial. It can be in every aspect of your life. What needs to be fulfilled, what needs to be improved on, what do you need more of in what part of your life that you're working on. And there's success there, so that you're going to really start seeing results. It's like the universe is going to give it to you in spades. It's just going to fall into place for you. Life is just going to fall into place. What a great reading for you, my lovely Taurians. Let's see what the angels have to say for you in the direction that you're moving in. Let's have a look. Have a look-see and see what they're thinking. What they're thinking. Let me get my glasses. I see balloons. I see balloons. Haha. I love these cards, don't you? Angel of Release. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're releasing things that are no longer working for you, that are no longer significant in your life, that are no longer serving you. And that can be attitudes, thought patterns, cycles, behaviors, as well as people, situations, ways of thinking. Okay, it's really the beginning. The first 2 weeks of November is really about releasing anything that is not serving you, that is not working for you. Let's see what your finances are doing. Angels of abundance. Oh, oh, moonlighting. You're moonlighting. Oh, where are you? There. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. And to me, that is for you saying, you know, it's now time for you to start thinking about what you want to do. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want to release to bring in new things? And when you find your balance, that's just going to happen. That's part of your decisions and choices that you're going to make. Okay, another. Let's have a look at what's happening with the heart with Taurus. Oh, that's too many that have just all fallen out. So obviously that tells me when that happens, that's really telling me that it's going to be a really busy sort of month for you, my lovely Taurians. Things happening quickly. Keep your balance. So really work at thinking clearly and keeping your balance. Okay, interesting. So you've got darkest fears. It's about releasing those fears. It's about releasing those blocks. It's about where, you know, if you're looking for love, it's really about facing those things from the past and releasing them so that you can move forward, find your significant other, find self-love. This is also about self-love. So face those fears of, you know, what are you fearing? Failure or not being good enough, not being worthy. What are those fears? Let's face them, and so then you can move on. I'm also going to draw another card for you as well. Because yes, okay, it's about facing fears, but then what? There's got to be some positive things that come out of this, you know, don't you think? Ah, okay. Spread your wings. Face your fears and then spread your wings and really come into your own. It's about coming into your own. And this is about self-care. It's about self-love. It's about pursuing your dreams. If that's a relationship, then it's about pursuing your dreams, a job or whatever it is. It's going to be different for all of you. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's about aligning your chakras. That's temperance, finding your balance, finding your balance, facing your fears. And your fears are what creates blocks in our lives. And when we face those fears and we release those fears because they can't hurt us, and that's also releasing things that we're holding on to from the past hurts, past betrayals, whatever it is, things that we're holding on to from the past become blocks, which prevents the flow of good things coming to us if we live in that fear. So releasing that so that you can spread your wings and have all the good things come to you. That certainly is there for you in November. I really like that. So I hope that resonates for you, my lovely Taurians. I wish you many, many blessings. If you would like a personal reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a private reading from there. That's going to be specific to you. Many blessings to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next month.